I've scrolled through the past 5 years of your tweet history and found something Twitter would disagree with. You'll be trending for weeks. Ratio to oblivion.
I'm not lying when I say these videos literally write themselves out. I don't produce a script. I don't have to sit there and type out everything I'm going to say. I just take one look at what's going on the internet and bam, there it is. This war of autism is putting D-Day to shame. No, Frit, you can't do that. People actually died for our lives. Yeah, you're right, I can't do that. But I'm gonna anyway.
I thought this was America. Huh? Isn't this America? I'm sorry, I thought this was America.
If you haven't noticed yet, people don't exactly click on this channel for deep and meaningful video game commentary. People click on this channel to test and see how little brain cells their body can survive on. And also, the majority of them are addicts, so what can I do?
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Now, would you please stop clawing the meat off your cheeks? I have some salt for you, ready to go. I warned the Actman. I did. I told him, watch out, Actman. It doesn't matter what type of video you put out, where you criticize both Xbox, Nintendo, or PlayStation, guys. Of all the groups, only one is going to take it personal and come after you. So if you didn't know, and I didn't want to promote it, because this is supposed to be your #1 source of salt, and all the competitors get put in vats of acid.
Stay out of my territory.
But either way, for the sake of the video, the Actman put out his own version of some salt. And honestly, my video's better.
Boo this man!
Sorry, Actman, that's just the way I feel. And it's totally not because I'm petty and upset that other people are starting to do the types of videos I do. Anyways, the Actman put up a video talking about the absolute cringe of console fanboys and console wars. And can you blame him? He's a grown-ass adult who wouldn't find console wars embarrassing and cringe if they're full-ass grown adults. Console wars exist to make fun of, not participate in. To summarize the Actman's video, console wars are embarrassing, they're stupid, they're dumb, Xbox fanboys, PlayStation fanboys, Nintendo fanboys, and the PC Master Race are all cringe. But based on his own observation, he's noticed that the PlayStation fanboys are just on a different level. And can you blame him for noticing that? So as expected in his video, there was far more cringe PlayStation fanboy takes than any Xbox, Nintendo, or PC fanboy.
Well, imagine my shock.
And so many recognizable names were featured. I was so proud. They've come a long way, these ponies. From absolute losers on Twitter to absolute losers on Twitter featured on YouTube.
I'm better at life than you.
Okay,
so
all right, that's fair.
I'm gonna crush you on here in front of everybody because I'm tired of hearing about it.
Unfortunately for the Actman, he underestimated just how pitiful and petty the PlayStation fanboys are, because a lot of the ones featured in his video did not take too kind to being featured in it.
Funny, the thumbnail implies Woody here would make fun of both parties, but when you skim through the video, and it's just a compilation of ponies. Who did the research for him? General MLD? Motherfucker thinks he's slick!
I mean, I don't know what to tell him. Personally, I would consider it an honor to be featured in the Actman's video. I would be soaking up every inch of that clout if it came my way. You ponies are a bunch of ungrateful little fucks. Holy shit. This is the most amount of attention you'll be receiving in your entire life, and this is how you treat it? Talk about ungrateful. This doesn't change the fact that you got ratioed by one of the God of War devs for being so dumb. Wish you didn't delete that tweet. The replies were a gold mine.
Nelson, honey, where have you been? Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
I didn't delete the tweet because Corey Barlog replied and I got ratioed, jackass! Wow! Somebody with a massive fellowship got more likes than I did, go figure! People started to dig out pictures and insult my family because I made fun of their precious fucking Metroid!
Shut up, bitch! Oh my god!
Question, Nicola, what the fuck are you doing on the internet? No, seriously, what are you doing on the internet acting like you're some troll that can't be moved? Clearly, a ratio moved you. It got you to take down the tweet. It got us to see how much of a little bitch you actually are. And take it from someone whose deceased father got made fun of by PlayStation fanboys on Twitter. If I'm not gonna crawl up in a ball like a little bitch over it, why the fuck should you?
Yep, where are the Xbox fanboys at the video? At the act, man? I think you are not neutral. Are you a salty Xbox fanboy?
Oh great, it's the bitch with the fucking forehead. What's she doing here? She was a nobody until she started tweeting about how bad Xbox sucks and how much better PlayStation is. So she, of all people, should know by now, especially with the circles she surrounds herself with, that the voices of PlayStation fanboys are far louder than every single community. She's proof of it. It's strange that they spend all their time on Twitter and then have the gall to complain that other people aren't featuring enough Xbox fanboys. Bitch, go make your own videos. I would love to see the incompetence. But there's gotta be a reason she's commenting on this. Oh, that's right, I know why.
Hello flag for this garbage of the year. PC players have more taste in gaming after try some PS exclusives.
It's because she got featured in the video and probably didn't even know this video existed until people told her. So now she's sitting at home salty, trying to come up with a way to diss the act man, but she's got no power here.
You have no power here.
Funny video, you made me laugh.
Bitch, you better have laughed because that's the only thing you can do.
Before I watch the Actman YouTube video, does he also attack Xbox fanboys? Because if not, I'm not wasting my time. And I'm asking because all I've been seeing is PlayStation fanboys pointing out they were mentioned. I haven't seen any Xbox pointed out. Because I know who Actman is, and so I'm not wasting my time watching a 28-minute video only targeting PlayStation fanboys. The thumbnail would suggest that he would target both, but I know better because it's Actman, a closeted Xbox cocksucker.
I got this little anal cream. Yeah, that you can just, you know, put on your asshole. Just put on your asshole if it hurts a little bit.
Ah yes, take it from the man who said God of War looks better than everything on PC and it will never come to PC. How's that going for you, Hard 8? You know, it's funny because a notorious Xbox fanboy was featured in that video, the legendary J-Rock. And it's funny because he didn't seem to take the video personal at all. He laughed, and that's probably what separates PlayStation fanboys from Xbox fanboys. I mean, at least one side can laugh at themselves, but the other side will not stand for it, and they will do whatever they can to make sure you're off the internet or Twitter. But unfortunately for them,
I don't give a fuck because Twitter's not a real place.
Nothing personal, but the new Actman video is incredibly cringe. I am not a fanboy. I have said it many times before and will say it again. I am a console/platform fluid. I simply do not identify as an Xbox or pony.
it's cringe because your tweets were in it. It's becoming evidently clear that a lot of PlayStation fanboys are pretty fucking pissed off at the Actman for making this video. And obviously, because they are the worst community of them all, they decided to use some gay ops, otherwise known as a cancel culture. Furious with the Actman for making fun of them and all of their friends on the internet, the PlayStation fanboys decided it's time to cancel the Actman. And how are we gonna do that? Obviously, we gotta dig through 5 fucking years worth of tweets. 5 fucking years worth of tweets! And unfortunately for the Actman, they were able to come across a couple of his Edge Boy tweets. And let's be real, they're pretty bad. And no, I'm not defending them. I have my fair share of saying some bad shit back in my Edge Boy days, but not even I want people to defend me for the shit I said back then. And mind you, what you're seeing here isn't all of it. There's more. And no, just because he said it years ago doesn't make it right. However, that also doesn't make it relevant. Holy fuck, the Actman typed the N-word 5 years ago?
Who can say the N-word? What are the rules? I really want to say the N-word.
That's practically like today. Twitter, remove this man. Get him the fuck off this platform. You're oversimplifying it, Frit. It's a lot more complex than that. No, No, it really isn't. You see, because PlayStation fanboys did not give two shits about the Axeman or anything he said in the past until that video came up. They were unbelievably salty and triggered that he would make fun of their bad takes that they said they intentionally put out. Yet you begin to wonder, why the fuck are you looking through 5 years worth of tweets if you don't take any of this serious? And it's all trolling. Obviously, the Actman struck a nerve with these guys. And now, what they're doing is proving the Actman's video right. They really are the worst community. Now, here's the thing, PlayStation fanboys, their closet isn't exactly empty. It's full of skeletons. And they want to come out, claim the Actman is racist, homophobic, transphobic, and they're turning to Twitter to report all of these tweets and try and get the Actman removed. So I'm gonna do all of you a favor and remind you exactly who the fuck you guys are.
Console wars bad. Homophobia and racism good.
Okay, now how about we rewind that about a month?
People say that Nier has a good story, but in the end, we are all the real monsters. Cliche is so vague. Japanese people can't write good stories, and that's a fact.
Niggas ain't got me in no fucking camera.
This is the clearest video I've ever seen. This is the most HD shit ever. This is 4K. How did they get you in 4K?
That ain't me.
How in the fuck is it that these guys have to go back 5 years to find the Actman saying shit, and all I have to do is go back a few weeks? Something ain't adding up here. It's almost as if, call me crazy, but these guys actually don't really give a fuck about what the Actman said and are just weaponizing it because he insulted PlayStation fanboys.
This man, the Actman, decided to attack black content creators on Black History Month for a reason. Now we know why.
And that is how you know these guys do not give a single shit about what the Actman said. He attacked black people on Black History Month? These tweets are 5 fucking years old, you dumb motherfucker. Are you really trying to lie to everybody and say that these tweets are recent and the Actman chose to make that video to target black people? You have no interest in the truth. Your only interest is covering up your own ass. But should I remind everybody who J-Dub is? I think I will. We are deeply saddened to tell you of the passing of Robert A. Altman, our founder and CEO. He was a true visionary, friend, and believer in the spirit of people and the power of what they...
Damn! Microsoft turning these companies into 69 Metacritic template mates already!
He couldn't even allow this man to be put to rest before turning to the console wars. Absolutely zero respect, using it as leverage for his plastic box. So it makes you wonder, why the fuck should I believe that this guy actually gives a shit about anything Actman said? And that's a good question. You shouldn't, because they don't. This is about PlayStation for them and their fellow PlayStation fanboys.
Did you just defend racism just to own the ponies? Ha! What a pathetic piece of shit. Nah, bro, the problem is that they are all black, and I can't identify myself with such things.
Again, why do I only have to look back about 48 hours to find these guys saying racist shit when they have to look back 5 years to find something? It doesn't add up. It's almost as if, call me crazy, nobody here complaining about this actually gives a shit. This eventually led PlayStation fanboys to try and mass report the Actman, doing whatever they can to take him off Twitter. Cause if they can't take him down for something he did currently, you can bet your ass they'll do whatever they can to take him down for shit he said in the past. And not a single one of these dumbasses thinks to themselves, oh fuck, I've said a lot of stuff on Twitter that could be considered pretty racist. I'd be here all day showing you screenshots of these guys doing exactly the same. But I think I got my point across, no? Is what the Actman said right? None of what the Actman said is okay. Let's not get it twisted. It was fucked up. But like I said, it's so irrelevant to the discussion at hand and to today's time that you can feel the desperation coming from these guys. I mean, it doesn't help that a couple of the people I featured went on to like tweets mocking my father's passing. And the only reason I never mentioned it in a video is because I'd feel disgusting making any sort of revenue off that type of content. Their goal is to take you down, drag your name all over the place, and make your life miserable because you didn't mock the correct Fanboys act, man.
You know what's worse than console fanboys, the act man? Homophobes and racists like you. Also, I regret watching the video as it only mentioned PlayStation fans. If you want to express fanboys and have a laugh, do both parties. You're definitely not a neutral.
What'd I fucking tell you? It's not about whether he's racist or homophobic or anything he said. It all stems from the fucking video he made. That is what set off this avalanche. Nobody here would give two shits if the Ackman never made this video. It's becoming so apparent and obvious, I threw up in my mouth 3 times reading the tweets. Using cancel culture for console wars. Fucking amazing. This tweet basically reads out like a threat. You see what we did to you, Ackman? You see? The next time you don't report enough on the Xbox, we'll do more.
At Xbox, you gave this man an Xbox for free. You should be ashamed of yourself because you offended millions of people with acts like this. As a lifelong Xbox fan, I am disappointed that they're endorsing and enabling racist, homophobic, and predatory influencers like the Act-Man. Safe to say I will be selling off my Xbox consoles immediately.
Again, further proving these guys do not give a shit. It's about the console war. It's about how much can we hurt the Act-Man for what he said about PlayStation fanboys and PlayStation, which he didn't say anything bad about PlayStation, so it's beyond me why they're so offended. But just take a look at this shit. Trying to reach out to Xbox? Why? What does Xbox have to do with what the Act-Man said? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They want to hurt his career, financially see him lose shit. This isn't about what you said is wrong, Act-Man. This is about, ooh, Act-Man said something that's perfect to use in the console wars. What an ass-backwards society we're living in. Holy fuck. These are not the actions of someone who actually cares, wants to sit down and have a discussion with the Act-Man on whether or not he changed his views. Even if he did that, it wouldn't be good enough for them. These are the tactics of a cancel culture mob. I just didn't think they would start doing it for console brands. Holy shit. Anyway, before my brain has another aneurysm, how about we end the video and you like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.
Fritongo sucks ass.